Welcome to Google Classroom for Parents, an overview. Today we're going to talk about how you can access Google Classroom and what the easiest way to navigate it is as a student so you can help your children. So right now I'm in a class. When you go into Classroom, you will see a area like this. The first thing that you'll do is your child will get either a code or will be added to the teacher's classroom. If they were given a code, you're going to go ahead to the plus and say join class. And you're going to go ahead and just pop that code in there and it'll be all set. If you are added by your teacher, then on this screen, you'll see the actual class and it will say accept, you've been invited, accept or decline, and you would accept it. And then you'd be all set in there. Good question. How might you get to this Google Classroom? You could always do a search for Google Classroom and go ahead and log into the child's school account. But the best way to go to Google Classroom is through the My Apps. And if you're on a district Chromebook, you'll see a My Apps icon on the bottom. If you are not on a district Chromebook, the best way to do it at this point is to go to the School Closure Technology Support and click on My Apps. And from there, click on your district and go ahead and log into your My Apps. What that will do, it will land you into a place similar to this that will be different depending on the applications that your district has. It is the best thing to do to authenticate through My Apps and log in through My Apps and go to Classroom there, because then you will be assured that it will be on your school Google account and not on a personal account. Now that your child is in a classroom, you'll see the classroom there. For instance, here's one. It shows what is due. I click on the classroom and your child will see this. You will see this, stream classwork people. Every teacher handles it a little bit differently, but basically the best place for you to go for classwork would be the classwork section. And in here, if you go to view your work, you will see all the work that is there, what's been assigned, if there's anything missing. You will also see turned in work and, most importantly, notifications as to whether you have comments that were left for your child to make sure that they view. So they can click on here. This shows that I handed this in, but there's a comment there that I would need to click on, and then I could see the comment here. I can view details and resubmit if I need to. That, again, is when you go to your classwork, view your work. When you're in your classroom and when your child is in your classroom and you're in your classwork section, you will see that the teacher will have organized in topics. Some of these might be subject areas, units, and or dates or weeks. The various assignments will be listed. The ones that are grayed out don't necessarily need to have anything done in, or maybe you've completed them. Here's an example. When I click on one as a student, I will see it, but I'm going to go here to view assignment. That's the best place to go. You'll see the entire thing here. You'll see what is needed. So you'll have directions. In this case, you need to go to a video and watch it. And then it has some directions as to what to do. This document would help you if you didn't know how to access Kami in this situation. This one has an actual document that would need to be, it says your work, it's assigned. It has the name of your child on it. So when you go ahead and click and open it, and in this case, open with Kami, you'll be able to then complete it. If it is a Kami assignment or if it is a Docs assignment, the best part is that after you've completed it, all you'll need to do is turn it in up at the top. So you'll actually see at the top a turn it in button here. And when you turn it in, it'll automatically save and be turned into Google Classroom. Same thing for a Google Docs. If you're opening it up to do it in Classroom, it'll have a turn in at the very top. Once it's turned in, you'll actually see this change to resubmit, so you know it's been turned in. If your assignment doesn't have a document here, but the directions say that you need to upload a picture, for instance, then you would click Add or Create, and then you would actually go to your pull up a file in your computer or go to Google Drive and pull up the picture from there. And you would actually attach the picture, and then from there you would click Turn In. You also, as a student, have the ability to click on private comments, and those would go directly to the teacher. And then they would be able to reply back to you. Say if you had a question about an assignment that you didn't understand what to do. A question often comes up: how do I know when a teacher has handed something back for me to check? And there's two ways of doing this. First of all, when you are in your classroom, make sure that you check on the 3 lines up at the top, scroll all the way down to the bottom to where you see the settings. And in the settings is where you have email notifications. If your child has email through the school, they'll get an email notification every time a comment is made in an assignment, or something is returned, or something is posted. If you do not have email, then the best way to do it would be to go back to your classes and go to the classwork, and again, view your work from the classwork. And this is where you're going to scan to see if there's anything that you need to address. The other way to do it would be to go to if you have a young child, you could download, or if you have an older child, you could download the Google Classroom app. And that way you can set notifications on your phone as well. That works as well. So either way, I think the key is to check often to your classroom to make sure that you have what you need and that you're doing what you need. The other option, of course, is to go to the 3 lines and go down to the to-do list. And this would actually give you the entire list of all the classes that you have and what is due. And that is the to-do list that's on your 3 lines here after enrolled. There you go, to do. And that gives you a list of everything. If you want to do it by class, you go to your class and you go to Classwork and you go to View Your Work. Thanks for watching. This has been Dodie Ainsley at BT Bosse's Tech Integrationist. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask your teacher, since they will know the specific directions for any assignments or any particular arrangements for their classroom. Thanks.